Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Spicy, and welcome back to another video. Now, I got a ton of exciting things to tell you. So basically, today, I spent a lot of it XP stratting. So what do you know? I am level 60. I'm a little bit through it, as you can see by the progress bar. But starting tomorrow, or, well, not tomorrow, because I have some stuff going on, but the day after, I will be doing level 60s with my daily videos, which is freaking phenomenal. Absolutely love it. But before I kind of get into another 5 cases that are really good to open on CSGORoll, just go ahead and head over to the promo section if you haven't already claimed a code. Use the code SPICY. It supports the channel, and I would appreciate it so much. You guys are the best, and you guys have just been absolutely destroying these videos lately. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get right into the cases. Alright, so the first case we have is the Neoc case, which this one is a partnered case. If you don't know who Neoc is, go check the dude out. Dude's absolutely awesome. Makes some hilarious content, and his case is really freaking good. So it is only a 25% chance to profit with a minimum of 160%. And if you spin this a few times, like, you'll see that there are some decent hits that come out of this. None of these are actually profit hits, but anything above this is, and there's some really good stuff that can drop out of these cases. It's not going to hit because I'm kind of talking about it, but earlier I think I hit a fade and a fade in the same row, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But like this right here, that was a 4% hit, paid off all 4 of these cases, and you profit 250 coins. I mean, it's a really great case if you want to go on a run with it. It's kind of expensive to do, but it's totally worth it. Also, if you do want to spin like a one-off for a chance at profit, like this, not a bad case at all either. Yes, it's a big rip if you lose, especially if you hit the phosphor. It was a 158 coin bet. But if you actually hit something good, like if you were to hit that lure, you know, that's 160% of what you spent in your bet. So not super bad. And a lot of the mid-range stuff isn't a massive loss either. So you can definitely, like, if you have a decent amount of coins, just go around, run a few of these cases until you get, you know, something good out of them. So yeah, I definitely recommend this case, and on to the next. So the next case is the 10% knife case. This is literally like my favorite case on the site, or, you know, my second favorite behind the photosynthesis. I've opened this case almost 2,000 times. I think I actually have opened it like 2,000 times, and I'm just not remembering because I've opened it so many times at this point. But this is one of those cases that obviously it is a 10% chance to profit, exactly. But it is a 900% profit margin when you do get a good land, minimum. So obviously it's something good, but if you lose, you rip hard and you don't get anything out of it. So yeah, this case is risky, but if you have something like 500 coins and can afford to spin this a few times, you can get some really good hits, just like right here. I mean, that's 1,000+% profit. That's almost 2,000% profit right there off of those 2 knives. So yeah, guys, 10% knife, favorite case. I would totally recommend it if you guys want to do this. Though my personal recommendation is that you guys make sure that you open quite a few of these, because if you just open one of them, it's very unlikely that you're going to get anything good. Now, I will say that there is one other use case for this case, and that's if, you know, you're down bad and you need something to make a comeback. Every once in a while, I will spin this case with like 10, 11 coins left, and I'll actually hit, and I'll make a huge comeback, and I'll actually make profit and then leave. It's happened to me several times. No guarantee, but hey, a chance to make 900% profit on a bet when you're already down bad sounds pretty damn good. Alright guys, so the next case is the Wild Ride. This was one of the new cases that came out this week. Super cool aesthetic of the case overall. Like, kind of looks like a roller coaster, and you got your gauge, and then you have your, I think it's a commemoration. Yeah. But the case does cost $1, or not $1, a coin 94. It is a 40% chance to profit and a minimum of 160% profit. So obviously the 60% being the 10-cent Vericamo, and then everything else being whatever the other items are. You're most of the time you're gonna get the Crimson and the Splash Jam. I don't know why this one doesn't hit more, but it just, in my luck, it's been these. But it's not a bad case overall. This is one that's very easily spammable, and you can, like, you know, come at it with a lot of coins, make a decent profit. You know, if you're putting 194 in, you're making 4 each time. It's fairly close to 300% profit, somewhere around like 260. So really not a bad case to just spin a lot if you want to open a case or something a lot of times versus like ripping it all on a content killer. This is like the perfect case for anyone who kind of wants to do that type of thing. But yeah, this is probably one of my top picks of the week. Honestly, I've opened this one a few times. I've had nothing but profit from it, but you know me, I'm impatient, and I went to do something else and I ripped. Next up is the Covert case. Now this one's really interesting, and you know, you guys may like kind of be, I don't know, objected to this case. That the way the numbers work on this is really weird. So a lot of times you are going to lose on this case. I will say that, like, to preface it. But when you win, you have a really balanced chance to get something high, and you have a very like even chance to get something high as you are getting low. So like basically there's 102 profit minimum percentage on a 25% win. So it's not a high chance to win at any like by any means, and the minimum profit is 102% off of your opening. But these case percentages split up pretty well. Like, where is it? So like you get these low percentages, these 1%, these 2%, and you get like a really decent spread. Like 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, and this is like the last profitable one. But they're split up so well that if you actually manage to hit the ones that are profit, you're going to get decent profit from them, and you have a very decent chance of getting something that's worth a lot versus getting something that's kind of very marginally worth anything. So, you know, a lot of times you're going to rip, but there's times where you're going to get that one item in your row that's just worth a shit ton. Like, we almost hit that Wild Lotus. It's very rare that you even get that rollover, honestly, but like right here, these are moguls, so it actually wasn't profit, I don't think, or it was very minimal. But this is one of those things that you can roll a lot until you either rip or you profit very heavily. And yeah, it's a really good like spammable case just in general. Like, okay, perfect example right here. Fire Serpent, that's 700, so that's the entire case paid out. 94, 82, 164, with this being the minimum item to profit. So really good row, you'd make really decent profit. And that's why when I do case battles even, it's super worth it, because this case, you know, 164, and say you get, I don't know, you get this 160 Emperor. So at the very minimum for you to win, that means that they would have to get this. So if they were to get the Crimson Navaja, that means that you would make almost 300 coins from a 164. Just because this is, I mean, this case is pretty much just for case battles, purely just because it's hard to profit on by itself. But if you open it in case battles, you're pretty much guaranteed to have 200% profit, 300% profit, some very, very high profit margins. So that's why I fully recommend this case, honestly, whether it's openings or case battles. This case is really fair all around, and it has some really good hits in it. I mean, right there, those are good too. But yeah. And then for our last case, guys, this is the new industrial case. Really awesome case. And like, before I kind of get into this, I do want to say, if you guys, you know, enjoy these videos, feel free to go over to Twitter, and under CSGORoll every week they have a new cases kind of post, and they say, you know, tag your favorite creator. If you guys tag me, then if I win, I get 4 cases to open up for free, and you guys get 2. So it's a really fun little thing. Just You know, if you guys tag me, the more tags that there are, every person who tags me will get 2 cases. So super cool, super fun. And, you know, if you guys would do that, I would really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Obviously, more content. But to get into the industrial case, which is the one they're giving away this week, 35% chance of profit, and it's 130% minimum profit margin. The good thing about this case is that it's a cheap case. So, you know, it's 24. So like you're gonna lose more often than not, and your wins are not gonna really pad your losses too much. But when you get the good hits, you are going to profit very largely. So like I would say this Prince, or actually the radiation hazard and above, is like 200% profit. And there's some really good items in this case that are worth a lot for the price of the case. Just absolutely fire freaking case overall. But yeah, guys, I apologize for yawning so much. I'm just absolutely exhausted. But thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, if you enjoy this and want to support the channel, just go ahead and throw the code SPICY into the promo code field. Helps me out a ton. And make sure to @ me underneath that new cases tweet on Twitter. Helps me out a lot. May even get you guys some free cases. But yeah, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching once again, and have a great night, everyone.